Hello readers, this is the month of January and I'm sure you're enjoying the winter chill. For those of you who live in Calcutta, this is also the month of the Kolkata Book Fair, a very important event on our cultural calendar. And from last year, the Kolkata Book Fair has one lovely, shining, colourful feather on its crown, and that's the Kolkata Literary Meet. Writers ranging from Sunil Ganguly to Vikram Seth, from Amish Tripathi to Mohammad, Hanif, all were there last year. And one person who made it possible was the director of the Kolkata Literary Meet, Malavika Banerjee. Today we have her with us. Thanks a lot, Malavika, for talking to us. So tell me, how did you think of starting KLM?
Well, two things led to KLM being born last year. One was the fact that I've been to the book fair since I was a child, and I felt it had lost its primary position in India as, you know, the literary event of the country. And what was lacking, I thought, was an interactive platform for writers from outside India as well as those in the city to talk about matters literary. So that was the first idea. And the second idea was, my company Game Plan, we're committed to doing events which are of national or international standards in the city. So the Kolkata Literary Meet was one small step in that direction.
Lovely. So this is the second edition of the Kolkata Literary Meet. So you must be very busy, just 2 more weeks to go.
Very busy and very anxious. Because as I said, ours is a sports marketing company, so we say the second season for any cricketer is harder than the first, because everyone's more critical, everyone's sorted him out, and everyone's ready with their knives out. So we also know that people are looking with a more critical eye this year. So we tried our level best to get a very good lineup, but I think the lineup we have of 75 visiting writers and 100 in all is quite a commendable and very varied array of people.
What kind of sessions and authors you have this time?
We have a couple who've never spoken in India and are very well respected writers. One is Pico Iyer. It's amazing. He's travelled everywhere and written a lot about his travels, but when we got in touch with him, he said he'd never been to Calcutta except at the Dum airport on transit. So I'm very excited about him, especially after his book, The Man Within My Head. Then we have a trio of Arab writers, 3 women who are going to feature in a session called Arabesque. We have Haifa from Iraq, Haifa Zangana, Rema Hammami from Palestine, and we have the 2 men who's organized this, and Adab So from Egypt, who form the trio for this. Yes, and they're going to talk about writing from unquiet times and trouble zones of the world. Then we have Amitabh Ghosh, who normally does not come to literary meets, as is famously known now. But the fact that it was in Kolkata, the fact that it was in the book fair, and I guess our persuasive attempts finally made him agree to come. And in fact, he's inaugurating the festival alongside Shishenu. There's also the Nobel sessions. It's the 100th year of Tagore winning his Nobel. So we are very happy to have the next 2 Bengalis who won the Nobel Prize. Professor Amartya Sen and Professor Mohammad Yunus have both agreed to be part of the literary meet. So Amartya will be speaking about growing up with India, the economic, social and cultural changes over the first 65 years of independence. And Professor Yunus will be talking about Abar Shonar Bangla, about rediscovering economic and equitable distribution of wealth on both sides of the border. And we have some fun sessions as well. So it's not all just heavy going. So we have sessions on the 100 years of Indian cinema. So we start that part off with Midnight's Magic on Midnight's Children, the film and the adaptation. Then we have Thomas Keneally and Vikas Swarup, venting all their unhappiness about their books being overshadowed by, you know, the Oscar-winning movies they inspired. And yeah, which became Schindler's List and Slumdog Millionaire. No, I'm just joking. I mean, they must be having some, you know, some parts maybe, you know, making them feel we could have written this better, and some parts they must be feeling bad about. So we'll know more about that. Then a very special session on Satyajit Ray with Madhuri Mukherjee, Shurmila Tagore and Aparna Sen in conversation with Ritu Parno Ghosh.
Oh wow.
Talking about...
all three on the same stage.
Yes.
I think that's no mean feat.
No, it wasn't easy, but as soon as they heard the name Satyajit Ray, they were all up for it. So that's one session, and then we have a session on R.D. Burman, which is about, you know, a book which had come out written by two techies from Calcutta. So we thought it's only right to showcase that as well. And we have one session still in the realm of uncertainty about Devdas with Soumitra Chatterjee and Shah Rukh Khan, and we are going to get, if it happens, we've got the recording already, a recording of Dilip Kumar on Devdas. So these are the highlights. Then there's Amish Tripathi about his next book, and there's Sharmila Tagore releasing her book on Tiger Pataudi. So there's a lot. There's something for everyone.
So you started off with Midnight Student. How are you going to place that session?
Yes, that's something everyone's asking me. So we are having Rahul Bose, who's in the movie, with Deepa Mehta, the filmmaker, and who's directed the film, and the producer David Hamilton, talking about, you know, the task of, the challenge of making Midnight Children. It's not an easy novel. Those who read it will realize it doesn't automatically give way to a cinematic interpretation. So I thought that would make for an interesting session. It would be perfect. In a perfect world, Salman Rushdie would be part of that session. But it's in a perfect world, but I don't know whether we'll be able to.
That's a very loaded word. I also believe that Bangladesh is the theme country for this year's Gold Medal. So do you have anything around Bangladesh?
A lot, and we have some very good programming in Bengali. Our first session is Amori Bangla Bhasha, which has two very respected writers from OPAR, Anisul Zaman and Nasreen Jahan, speaking about the legacy of Bengali alongside Shomoresh Mojumdar and Shirshendu Mukhopadhyay. So we have that. Then we have sessions on English writing in Bangladesh, young women who have been writing books there. We have a session on Bhasha Andolon, and we have sessions in which you know, people like the Bengali programming now away from Bangladesh. We have a session on Shunilda. We have a Sunil Ganguly memorial session which we are starting from this year, and we have Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak speaking. So that's another highlight. It would be wrong of you not to mention it. It is a highlight. So these are the sessions that spring to mind. There are 45 of them, so it's been quite a challenge packing them all in 5 days.
And so it starts from 30th
January and goes on till the 3rd of February.
And tell me something about the setting. There's the one Google Dome we heard.
Yes, our sponsors, our associate partners are Google, and we are calling our main venue Google Dome. Last year it was an igloo, which was a temporary structure. This year we've moved into a permanent structure, so hopefully it will be more comfortable, and there won't be so much ambient sound, and you know, the little niggles of last time would be taken care of.
Lovely. Thanks a lot, Malavika. And before we sign off, Kindle is really very proud to associate with Kolkata Literary Meet. We'll be presenting a session, co-presenting a session on Manto, 100 years of Manto, and the lineup is Javed
Akhtar, Musharraf, Farooqi, and Ali Sethi.
That's fantastic. So see you at Kolkata Book Fair at the Google Dome from 30th January onwards. Thanks so much.